What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. This is Fortan Zimbo. This is only for education purpose. I'm only here to speak about education concern the diaspora. But this today I'm gonna speak about church. This is about education concern church. It's about education concern church in the diaspora, all the black around the world, Africa, Europe, and America. We can go everywhere. You can see the blacks. Whoever is gonna watch this video, I hope just pay attention. Don't be angry. Don't be upset, but listen, learn, anticipate, understand. Now you can try to make up your mind. But this is concern. It's about the church in the diaspora, the church in the black community. I'm gonna say this again. I don't like the movement in the church that we have in black people. It can be in Africa, everywhere we are. I just don't like it because church that is in a black community is nothing but a lie. The church that we go is nothing but a lie and a lie. It don't help the black community. It never help the black community. The only thing it does, pastor, they're getting money from the blacks, but they don't support no black people. They don't teach the real gospel. They don't teach what is in the scripture. They only think about is the pocket. If you see the black community and the church is very, very old. You go to Africa, in every country in Africa, there's church in every road you're going. But if you ask, what are these church are doing to help young people? Nothing. More like them church is hurting a lot of young black men and young black female in Africa. You can go to America, you can see the church over there, it doesn't, it don't give no hope. There's no difference between black church when parents they taking their children to that them church and when they take their children to rap concert or R&B concert, whatever. There's no different. Church and the rap music is all the same. Loud people, they don't have no education. They're loud, screaming. They don't give no. This is about entertaining, especially when it comes to our mother. Especially when it comes to black women, they love this nonsense of entertaining. They're forgetting they have children. They're supposed to commit. You're supposed to commit yourself to your children. Church is not going to give us any education. Church, it won't help our children. Church, it will never help a young black man and a young black female. Never. Church, it don't build no community in black people's life. More like it destroy all of us. Because the church that you go as you parents, father and mother, you take your children to go to them church. Nothing over there you're getting. You're just putting your children to forget about what is more important in their life. That I mean education. Education at home, in school. Education, we need to put our children to have more mentality to focus in science, language, and mathematics so we can be great in that department. Because our only hope is two. I always say our only hope is two is God first and science. God and science, how we can do that. I'm not talking about the God that you, as parents, are taking your children to go see or to go pray in that church that you gotta go. Not that God. There is no God there. In any church that you're going, even in your pastor, when he's telling you, he's shouting over there, God help you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No. There is no God there. There's no God there. Your pastor is lying to you. Your pastor is trying to take money from you. Your pastor is not giving your children no education. Your pastor is not even, he's not helping your children at all. Only he's thinking about is his money. Only he's thinking about is about him getting wealthy to have money for him and his family. But you're getting poor and dumber every day. You're getting poor and dumber every day. You're getting poor and dumber every day. The money that you work, you should invest it in your children. You're giving to your phony pastor. That's the problem in black community. Where you are, where you're sitting down, tell me, what have church brought in black community? Where you are, where you're sitting down, ask yourself, what does the church brought to black community? Nothing but disaster. When it was the last time your church helped your young your young boy or your young daughter, when was the last time the church that you go and invest in your children? But you, as a parent, you're investing your money to that church. But that church is not doing anything for you and your children, but you're doing everything for your children. That money you should even build you and your family and the community, to build a community so it can help a lot of young majority of young black men and young black female in that community. You're going to give to the church. Don't do that. Church is a scam. The black church that majority will go is a scam. Remove your children from them church. Don't force your children to go to them church. I would even say don't take your children to them church. If you're gonna go sit there, but the money that you're thinking of giving to your pastor, invest that money to your children. There is no scripture in the Bible that is said you have to give your money in the church. There is no verse in the scripture that is said, give your money to the pastor. It never said give the money to the pastor. Invest it to the church, the house of the Lord, but not your phony pastor. But majority of you fathers and mother, you force your children so they can go to your church. The same thing that you're doing every Saturday or Sunday or whatever day that you gotta go to the church, you wanna be in that church. You can invest that time for education for your children. You can invest that time that you wanna give to that church to your children. Just look around you. Just look around you. Behavior of the black people that you have around you. You gotta go to the church. What behavior do you guys show? What example? What good example are you showing to your children? What is your children getting? But if you invest your time, you commit yourself to your children, you will see the result. Jesus is not gonna come down to the church you're going. I'm gonna say again, there is no God in the church that you're going. There is no God there. Only the man that you're seeing at the front, that's it. Him shout and lying to you so you can give all you have to him. There is no God there. Jesus is not going to come down to save you. Or Jesus is not going to give your children to be smart. No way. Or Jesus is not going to change your children's behavior. No way. It's not happening because Jesus is not there. But do you know who can change your children to listen and to be a better human being? To have a good behavior is you parents. The more time you invest in your children, the better the chance they have to grow to be a better human being in science, mathematics, through education, in learning what is right for them. Your children, they will be better. Because let me tell you this, it's not easy for your children from Monday to Friday going outside to the school, back and forth. Do you know the racial and discrimination your children they get every single day? The majority of Black America, they get discrimination every single day. The majority of Black in the UK, they get discriminated on in Australia, France, Italy, Germany, Spain. Do you know Russia or you? Do you know the discrimination they get every single day? Do you know the suffer they have to receive from the people that they don't look like them? But you're thinking your answer it will come from the church that you're going? Are you kidding yourself? You're thinking your pastor will help? No. Through education, science, and the God that is in the scripture, that's our only hope. The more your children understand the God that is in the scripture and the studying for science, language, that's our only hope. The better chance we have in this world that we live in. The world we live in hates Black people. I'm gonna say that again so it can try to sink into your head. The world we live in, it hates Black people. Even if you said, no, I don't. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They can be white, Asian, whatever race of color they are. They hate you because you're Black. If you ask me what reason, I have no idea. The only idea I can think about is because you're Black, nothing more. So, a young Black female, a young Black man, remember this. Don't follow your parents in church. Do not follow your parents in church. It's useless. Going to that church is not giving you anything. It's not adding anything to you. It's only adding you to be more confused. Study, ask questions to your parents so they can teach you. Make sure you parents, you focus your time to your children. This was only for education purpose concern. Church, nothing more. I'm not here to speak about hate speech. There's no hate speech on this. We're all free to speak and to try to understand what is happening in our lives. We all have right on this earth as a human being to be in this society. Nothing more. I'll catch you guy. I'll catch you guy again to the next video. Peace.